Hi, everybody. Welcome to Pace Studio on the Road. We're here in Austin, Texas right now, thanks to our friends at Illegal Mezcal with Alisa Amador. Alisa, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. It was wonderful meeting you in your hometown in Boston. We got to do this in Club Passim in
Yes.
the depths of the pandemic, and from Boston to Austin, now here we are.
Yeah, and so beautiful to play in front of an audience this time
Yeah.
instead of an empty, desolate venue.
Yeah, well, there were four. Yeah, this many people clapping sounds a lot better than four people clapping.
Yes, I tell you.
Yeah. We are going to hear 4 songs today, and all of them are from the new record, Multitudes.
Mhm.
What do you want to play first?
I'm going to play a song called Woke Up Today. And just warning for this audience, I'm playing like all of the devastating songs of the album today. But I promise you that this album also has rage. It also has joyful love. It also has frustration, confusion, existentialism. So though you may shed a tear today, I will try to heal you when you get to hear the whole record. Okay. Here's Woke Up Today. Woke up today feeling like I'd never be alright. Tried to shake the nightmare as it echoed through my mind. Tried to break my record of trying not to cry. Tried to recognize myself in the looking glass of life. Woke up today feeling like maybe I just might find the way to make the day feel better than the night. Tried to find a window with a view to sit beside. Tried to feel the beauty of the early morning light. Tried to face the shadows that I carry deep inside. Tried to fall in love with all the pieces of my life. Woke up today feeling like maybe I just might. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Alisa. So of all of the emotions that you described that are represented on this album, where on the spectrum does that one lie? Was that for you joy? Was it, what is that one?
That emotion is depression. And it was something that I was always really afraid to share publicly. I think people perceive me as this really happy-go-lucky person, and I feel pain too, okay? No, but really, I mean, life is hard, and I'm a deep feeler, in case you haven't already noticed. And so I I wrote that song in a moment where I was feeling really, really broken, and I actually didn't think it would make it onto any record. It was just like a healing exercise for myself to just be honest about how I was feeling. But it ended up being the first single off the record, and a song I'm really, really proud of and honored to have on the album.
Yeah, and it's nice to hear you spreading that message, talking about that kind of thing openly. I mean, I've plenty of personal experience. Like, dude, my antidepressants are sitting right here because I forgot to take them earlier today, and then Adi had to go get them because I get sad, stay sad, and it's not great, man. It's not great at all, and it's also, I'm not the only one that happens to, and it's cool that I think that the culture is evolving a little bit so that you can say stuff like that and sort of take away
absolutely
the isolation of it. Absolutely,
yeah. I hope that this album can be like one healing modality along with your antidepressants, and along with therapy and along with community and along with so many other things. But I'm so. I love. Thank you for saying that, because I love the destigmatization of mental illness that's happening right now.
Yeah. Well, thank you for spreading that through your words and through your music. And we are only 1/4 of the way through this session right now. There's still 3 coming up from Multitudes. What do you want to do second today?
Second, I'm going to do a song that's called Enough. And I actually have a refrain that if people want to sing it with me, you can. This song is dedicated to anyone who has lost a loved one, anyone who's living with grief in any way. It can also be from a breakup or anything else. But there's that feeling when you've lost something so important to you that it's like it'll never be enough. Nothing is ever enough. Nothing can replace that loss. And so this chorus is just that. It's just, it'll never be enough. Can you sing that with me? Here we go. It'll never be enough. It'll never be enough. Yeah, you got it. So you'll know when it comes, and I welcome you to sing it and cry with me. Saturday I wanted to call you, then I started to cry. There's so much that I could have told you, but I never tried. Now all that's left is all that's left, and it'll never be enough. And all that we've wept since you left, it'll never be enough. When you walk away, I wanna know what you'd say if you were here today. I wanna know what we'd do if I could be with you now. I wanna know where you go when you walk away. It'll never be words that you ever told me Tuesday on the phone were, anyway, my bus is here now. I love you, I have to go. Now all that's left is what you said, and it'll have to be enough. And all that I wish I had said, it'll have to be enough. When all that's left is all that's left, and it'll never be enough. And all that we've wept since you left, and it'll never be, it'll never be. I wanna know where you go when you walk away. I wanna know what you'd say if you were here today. I wanna know what we'd do if I could be Thank you so much.
Would it be okay with you, Alisa Amador,
Yes.
if we just roll into the third song? Because I got completely caught up in that song and enjoyed it very much, and I don't know what in the world I'm going to talk about in between the
Yeah.
second and third song.
It's great.
And I would just love to do that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That feels appropriate, Brad. Thank you. So this next song is called Pasajeras, and Pasajeras in Spanish means passengers, and this song is dedicated to a friend. It's imagine yourself, well, I guess you can imagine whatever you need to imagine when you listen to this song, but I imagine myself walking with a friend, witnessing them struggling and just like wishing I could fix it all. You know what I mean? I could take all the pain away. So this song is about that. And for those of you who don't speak Spanish quite yet, a rough translation is, I saw you in the field crying, and it's such a waterfall of tears that you can lose yourself. I wish I knew what I could do, if I knew what the future held for us. But we are passengers on paper boats. Te vi en el medio de la cancha empezando a llorar. Yo fui a 2 metros de tu manta para poder conversar. Tanto llanto que te puedes perder, que quebranto quiero entender. Pensé que podía superarlo, pero estoy perdiendo fe. Soñé que podía abrazarte, que podía oler tu piel. Dijo ella y empezó a llover. Qué quebranto, ¿qué puedo hacer si supiera lo que va a suceder? Pasajeras en barcos de papel. Gracias.
when we were talking earlier about the different healing modalities of how you can deal with whatever is afflicting you,
Yes.
What are some of the? I would imagine that songwriting is one of those strategies. Performance is probably one of those strategies.
Absolutely.
How has this particular collection of songs helped you to move through, move past? Move through is a better way to say it. I think,
yeah, totally.
With those emotions.
Yeah, wow, what a question, Brad. I've missed you. It's great. It's great to be interviewed by you again. Well, I actually went through a really intense writer's block for about 3 years during the time of writing this record. So this record actually spans about 5 years of time. And there were 3 years when I didn't really write at all. I wasn't able to. And so actually this thing happened. I won NPR Tiny Desk Contest in 2022. Yeah. And I was in the height of my writer's block at that time. So it felt very strange to suddenly be thrown into a full-time career and have this recognition when I just kept playing shows and being like, little do they know, I'm not even a songwriter anymore. Like, I don't know how to write songs. How does one write a song? Like, I don't know anymore. And so starting to write again was absolutely part of that healing process. I mean, going through grief and trauma is so hard, and it's like the pain is too deep to process for a long time. And so I couldn't write. I just couldn't for a long time. And then I realized that I had to reapproach writing almost from like the same way that I did when I was a kid, and not judge myself and be honest and not think about a product at all. And so I just did it for my own healing and for just being honest, processing what was going on around me and what was going on within me. And so I started to write again, but I had to tell myself, it's going to be bad, and it can be bad, and I don't have to share it with anyone. And that was how I was able to just barely start writing again. Between that and like drawing again and dancing alone in my room again, I was able to start making songs. And so this album is very poignant to me, and it feels very miraculous that I even was able to write an album and that I am still a musician. Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. I mean, the genuineness of the motivation of songs comes through really clearly. I mean, we listen to everybody here listens to a lot of music, and not thinking about a product like the music. It is a business, but many of those who write with products in mind, you can tell what it just doesn't come across the right way. And when the motivation is sincere and important to you, that comes across that way. And I look forward to listening to it, and I really enjoy watching you play on stage. So thank you for doing it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I think it's been really really surreal to be doing music full time now, and to be doing it on my terms, and to really lean into the discomfort of being honest all the time. And it's uncomfortable, and it makes other people uncomfortable, but let me tell you, my life is so much better. I'm so much happier between that and Zoloft. I'm good. And I also just have incredible friends and an incredible team. But yeah, to anyone watching who is a musician, the secret ingredient to life, I think, is being yourself and being good to yourself. So please do that.
All right, we are right now rolling into the last song of the Paste Studio Session series here in Austin, Texas, with Alisa Amador. Alisa, would you send us out in style, please?
Yes, thank you so much, Brad. Thank you, Juan. Thank you to everyone working the cameras. Thank you to everyone working at Coral Snake. Thank you to all of you, my incredible, attentive, and energetic audience, aka my dream audience. Thank you for being here. Is there too much to say? Am I too much for you? Is it too much to take if I tell you the truth? Today the writer in my head took a break. In came a heartless author that I couldn't shake. How do I get you to go when I'm doubting all I know? Am I ever enough? Will I always be blue? They say all's fair in love. How do I know it's true? Today the rudder in my heart lost its way. It changed the course to other shores farther away. Who can say where we'll go? It's okay not to know. Who can say where we'll go? It's okay not to know. Oh, Thank you. Gracias. Thank you so much.
Yes, we did it. Alisa, thank you. Crowd, thank you. Austin, Texas, Coral Snake, thank you.
Las Vegas.